Hello, it's me, it's Chanel, and welcome to the first experimental vlog that I'm doing for this channel. Pretty much I've decided after watching Pure Red Velvet's lovely vlogs of her going out and about and having adventures, I thought maybe I'd move what I was doing in my reading vlogs to here instead and keep my reading vlogs mostly based on just books with bits and pieces of like cats and plants, but not so much personal things that are happening in my life. So I'm moving that all to here. So pretty much I'm just going to take some videos of things like Melbourne scenes, so places to go, places to eat, my dating diaries, so updating you on how that's going. At the moment, I have taken a 1-month break from dating, so I've got nothing to update you with that. But also, for instance, this evening is my birthday. I'm turning 38 and I'm going out to dinner and maybe for some drinks afterwards. So I thought I'd put in some video here of my shenanigans. I don't know if I'm going to make this a regular thing or not, but some people did say that my monthly wrap-ups were their favorite thing to watch because they also liked seeing bits and pieces from my life. So I thought I'd try this out. I am not wearing this, I'm wearing this outfit. So the dress and the shoes were thrifted. The dress is Reformation and the shoes are Valentino. These were absolute steals and bargains. And then the bag is a Chanel bag that my dad bought for me a very long time ago for my birthday and is sort of like a wedding gift. But that is the outfit that I decided to wear this evening. But yeah, we'll see how this segment goes. But I'll put some footage in from this evening and I'll see you the next time I decide to come and have a
I know I'm a little worse for wear. I had a great night last night, so as you could see, the restaurant was architecturally stunning, absolutely beautiful. It was subterranean, so there was no cell phone service there, but the decor and the atmosphere and the vibe was 5 stars. The food, I did enjoy it. Everybody else really loved it. I found it a bit heavy on the umami, so it was quite strong in flavor, and I'm not someone that can handle a lot of salt or flavor, so I did find it a bit full on. The dessert though, my god, that was stunning. So absolutely delicious dessert, and the chicken skewers were pretty good too. Afterwards we went to a basement bar which was pretty funky, very chill. There was like a pool table and stuff, but it was a nice vibe. I had some more mocktails because I don't drink alcohol, and I just had a really good night. So I would definitely go back to that restaurant and that bar again. I think both of them were really nice vibes. Today, my best friend and her husband are going to come for a little post-birthday debrief and to give me my presents because I couldn't carry around my gifts yesterday. So I'm probably just going to order some pastries from a cafe and some hot chocolate because I'm really feeling like a hot chocolate, and you can hear in my voice that I don't do well because of my conditions. When I go out in the evening, like I got home at 11:15, so it wasn't super late, I guess, for most people, but for me, just having those couple of hours of socializing in the evening coming out has left me worse for wear today. So I'm just going to be reading some books, sitting in the sunshine, and then socializing with my friends today. But that was my 38th birthday and I had a lovely time, and I'll see you the next time I go and do something out and about.
Good morning, guys. So today I'm doing a bit of a dating diaries update. So I decided to get back on the app. It's just a thing with me. I go on for like a week or two, go on 1 or 2 dates, and then I spend like a month off. It's just, I find it very exhausting and it's not my preferred dating style. But I am going on a date today, but I'm not going on the date for me. This person isn't really my type, but they seem certainly to be my best friend's type. So I am playing matchmaker today. And I know you're probably thinking, what the heck, Chanel? Like, girl, are you serious? if there's a slight chance that this person could be a great fit for my best friend and I could find her love, I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to take that chance. So I know it's a little bit deceptive that I'm not going because I'm interested in this person. It's a dude today. Seriously, on paper, profile and looks, they seem like my best friend's absolute dream man. So I had to, you know, I want to suss them out, because what if they're a douchebag? I don't want to set my girl up with a douche. So I'm going to suss them out, see what their personality is like. And if I think it's a match, I'll just show my girlfriend his profile and she can find him on the app and set it up. So it's very casual. It's just a 1 hour coffee date at a cafe. I'm literally just in jeans and a sweater today because yeah, it's so much easier to go on a date when you're not invested for yourself. Like there's no nerves, there's no, oh, what do I wear? It doesn't matter because I'm not going there for me, I'm going there for my girl. So I'll let you know what I think of this guy. In regards to me, are there any options? I'm chatting to some people, but I'm not really feeling anyone in particular. So I don't think any of them are going to materialize into actual dates for me this go around. I'm just trying to keep an open energy of something wonderful coming my way, whatever form that takes. But yeah, in terms of the actual apps, I don't think anything's gonna eventuate at the moment. But I will see you guys when I have come back from the date with an update. Hello guys, so I am back from the date. So once again, I was there first. I have never gone on a date where my date has actually been there before me. For some reason, everybody seems to be someone who runs late, whereas I'm always on time. So I went and ordered myself a nice chai latte while I was waiting. So he came in, he's definitely not for me, which great, because I was a bit low-key worried that what if I have a thing? This guy would be perfect for my best friend. So he looks like Chris Evans. He seemed very like sweet and wholesome, which is not my type. Let's just say like I'm more of a low-key girl. Speaking of, as much as I love the TV show Loki, I am kind of annoyed that they did not show Loki as their pansexual, gender fluid self. Like they really hetero washed Loki. But anyway, back to the date. So I was chatting to them. It was very easy. Like it seemed like a friend. It seemed like I was talking to my best friend's future husband. That's what it felt like. Whilst on the date though, this older lady came up and interrupted the date. She didn't mind and told me that, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to say you look absolutely beautiful today and I thought you should know that. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And my date was like upset and he said, no one's ever like said that to me. And it got me thinking, like I'm always, I'm a big complimenter out in the real world. And so whenever I see women of any age, I'm like, oh, you look fabulous today. I love the dress. That outfit looks fire on you. Your hair is gorgeous. I just like to gas women up. But I don't do that to men. I just sat there and I thought, oh, I really don't. And now I'm thinking of trying that out more often, like complimenting a person on their outfit regardless of their gender, and trying to do that more with male presenting people. It's just something that I've never done. So I thought, oh, everyone should feel what it's like to have a stranger say to them, I appreciate your sense of style or whatever today. So she came up and then she went to order her coffee and we were chatting to this guy. And then she came back and she said, and I just wanted to say, not only are you beautiful physically, but your aura and your energy is absolutely stunning. And I just wanted you to know that. So I was like, lady, did you just talk about auras and energy to me? Because you're speaking my language now. And I was just, honestly, it made my whole day. And I told her, so you've just made my whole day. Thank you so much. I can see that you're a gorgeous soul as well. And I appreciate you connecting with me. But that was amazing because I'm not going to lie. I've just changed the camera and that's probably going to throw everybody off. I was having a bit of a kind of low mood day because of someone else who said some things to me and was making me question whether or not even to have a YouTube channel. But then I saw Cozy Craft with VR to one of my videos and she said the nicest things about me in that video, and it really, I don't know, made me feel appreciated, I guess, and that this is like a good safe space for me to be myself. But yeah, having people in the real world also comment on like the energy and that I bring, because it is something that I'm I try to be aware of. I want to make sure that I exude a very like friendly, welcoming, loving energy to other people, and especially like for kindred spirits. But I am also playing like with the dark feminine at the moment. So I'm kind of getting into like, ever since my birthday, I'm starting to lean more into the femme fatale kind of vibe, and I'm sort of feeling my way through that. And I tried to channel that in a bit today as well, so I don't know which energy she was picking up out of it. It made my day, and it's just a reminder, like, guys, spread the love out there, you know, just send a compliment some person's way, and no doubt you will like possibly turn their whole day around. That was the highlight of my day, having the comments made in the VR video from Cozy Corecraft, and then this as well. So all the words of kindness like add up. But yes, so even though this date wasn't for me romantically, so it wasn't a success in that way, it was a success because I feel like I can show his profile to my friend to be like, hey, what do you think? And also, we're not a match either. I ended up getting the vibe that he wanted to have his own biological children, even though he didn't say that. And I asked him, sometimes guys with online dating, even if you have something on your profile, like for instance, I don't want any more children, I have 2, I don't want more. Not everyone reads everything on your profile, so it's good to clarify. I always recommend whatever are the big like sort of deal breakers for you, clarify them on the date. So I asked, do you want to have, you know, biological? Yeah, I do, in a couple of years. I'm like, well, that also rules me out, bro, because I'm not going to have more children in my mid-40s. You know, I'm done. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to like show my friend, hopefully get her back out in the dating world. She's given up. She completely removed herself from the equation, was just like, I'm going to be a spinster. That's going to be my life. Which, great. Yes, okay, it's a choice, but she also really would, I think, love to be a wife and mother and have that experience in this human life. So I'll be like, hey, does this interest you? He's on this app. Maybe find him and send him a message and go on a date. So yay. If I could be a matchmaker as a job, I would legit do that. I love love. I'm a big shipper. All through I used to write fan fiction about all my favorite ships. I love relationships. I love people coming together. So yeah, if that was a proper job, matchmaking human beings, I would absolutely do that. So today was a good day, guys. Back from my day out, I did go to my doctor. It's my holistic doctor, and basically she believes a lot of my issues are flaring up because of cortisol, of course, and my adrenals being overtaxed, but also she wants me pretty much to cut out gluten completely for 6 weeks, eat more animal protein. So pretty much my diet at home, I am a vegan. I just don't eat animal products at home. I was vegan for, 28 years or so. And that's just my preferred way to eat. But when I go out to restaurants, that's when I eat animal protein, but she wants me to eat it every single day for at least 6 weeks. So pretty much she wants me on a 6 weeks, no gluten, animal protein daily, and also no caffeine. Now, I don't drink coffee every day. I drink coffee when I go out to a cafe, so it's maybe once or twice a week, but I do drink matcha at home. But she said also no matcha, and try to also cut out dark chocolate for a bit. So I will do that strictly after Christmas. I just can't do it right now. My social calendar is busy every single week, pretty much all the way through till Christmas, and I just don't want to be at a function and be like, I'll just have a salad. I will do that. She also wanted me to do things like increase my magnesium, so a lot more than I'm currently having, my omega-3s, stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of things and a lot to do with vaginal toning. So things like chanting, deep breathing, cold exposure, rebounding, dry body brushing. She wants me to focus on vaginal tone as well. So I'm going to incorporate as much as I can at the moment. And then I will do the strict diet that she's sort of given me for the 6 weeks after Christmas is done. But after that, I took the opportunity to have a look around the area. So it was in Collingwood, which in Melbourne is a bit of a trendy kind of place. It's like where the cool kids kind of hang out. So I went to the Plant Society, which is a super cool store, very bougie, very expensive. I did end up buying this pot because my Tradescantia, I'll put a video in here. The pot I have it in, I just watered it and it leaked that russet red terracotta thing all over my cabinets. So I definitely needed to repot that. And I thought this one was cute, and that way too, if I overwater it, at least there's a container here for it to absorb. This was $50. I needed some other plants too for my cat grass, but I'm just gonna go to the supermarket to grab those. They don't need fancy pots. The next place I went to was cibi or chibi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And it was a very cool, like Japanese style cafe. It had homewares, it had groceries and pre-made meals, and then it had the cafe. And it was the vibe, it's very trendy, and it was probably a bit too cool for me. I did not rate my food highly there. The mocha was really grainy and the chocolate wasn't properly incorporated, and the coffee itself was a bit meh, and the size was small. So the coffee, like you see my ratings for everything on the quick flashes of video. Didn't like the coffee, and I could not eat that dish. There was so much provolone cheese on there. It was drowned in it, and it was a very strong provolone. Like it had that heavy cheese taste, if you know what I mean, like that a bit too much on the almost feet side of cheese. So I just couldn't eat it. It was just doused in it. So still hungry. And I went to Twilight. Now, definitely would go to this cafe again. Absolutely love this cafe as a whole. The aesthetic was gorgeous. They were playing some really cool music. It is quite loud because they're playing music. People talk louder. I love the vibe. An older lady came up to me again and complimented me on this color lipstick. She said, it looks fabulous. Like, thank you very much. Older ladies are my best friends at the moment. I'm like, I love them. The food was amazing. So it tasted great. It looked great. The portion was massive, bro. So big. And I kind of hate that I'd already gone to cibi before and wasn't as hungry, so I couldn't finish it. But definitely a cafe I would return to, and that chai latte coffee with the orange and the spices was chef's kiss, stunning. And then I decided to go to Tarts Anon, and I've taken home some goodies, and I'm about to taste test my selections and let you know which was my favorite. Okay, so after taste testing them, my least favorite is probably the lemon myrtle raspberry one because it has that frangipani base. I'm not an almond meal kind of girly, so it's the texture that doesn't really do anything for me, and it's not very heavy on the flavor profile. The milk chocolate is actually then next. It was a bit, it's just a chocolate tart. Then it would be the cheesecake. That was quite nice. It was quite pleasant, but for me, the absolute standout is the pumpkin spice. I don't think you can go wrong with pumpkin spice. I know it's a very basic bitch thing, but it's for a reason. It's generally well loved. So the pumpkin spice tart really was the best one, and the one that I would definitely get again. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video here because time is precious and I don't want to take up too much of your time with my videos. So I'm going to leave it here because I've got so many, like I said, more events coming up, more excursions and adventures out and about, showing you mostly the food scene around Melbourne. That tends to be pretty much what I do. I go and I eat. That's my favorite hobby besides tarot and crochet and reading books. I might also do a little library thing, take you around different libraries around Victoria. I just thought of that then. That's something I should do, former librarian. But until next time, stay wild, star child.